Well, hello there, everyone.
Hello.
How's it going? Welcome this week to EZ Live, the school run. I am your teacher for today, Adam Schofield. I'm joined by our teacher over in Ireland, teaching the island kids how it is done. It's Ger Lynch, everyone. How's it going?
A Garrod is Anam Dum.
What?
That is Gaelic for I am Ger.
Oh, I mean,
We're teaching.
I want to learn that now.
Yeah.
That's just
Adam is Anam Deach, which means you are Adam.
Oh. I feel like I'm genuinely being educated, which I guess is the point of these streams. But now I actually feel like I am. I'm a level up. If I am to steal a term from tomorrow's stream.
That's tomorrow.
I'm a level up in my intelligence level.
I wouldn't lose to running yourself, Adam. The only other thing I know is Anfuil Catacomb Dulgadi on Lehris, which means, can I please go to the toilet, sir?
I mean, I can feel like that is a useful term to know.
All I ever said, scale get in school. There you go.
That is fair.
My name is Ger, and can I go to the bathroom?
Amazing. Well, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, you've had some extra education today. Amazing. So, yeah, welcome everyone to the school run. I think it's time we took the register of who is in attendance today. Ger, would you be able to do the honours, please, sir?
I can. Lucy Neves, present. Denise Maria Thompson, also known as Denise Maria Thompson, present. Games Guru, present. Daggercast, present. Games Guru present twice. All Things Microsoft present. I'm gonna say it, he's not here. Hypebot not in today. He's not feeling well. His mum sent a note in. He's not well.
Damn it. Oh, I just saw who got in on the end there as well.
Tiger Nichols on show.
Late as always.
Always
Minutes late. Tiger Nichols,
on
what are you doing? We need to send a note to your mother and detention.
What happened in your school, Adam, when you were late for school? What did the teacher do?
I can't actually remember. Either that or I just wasn't late for school because I was a goody two shoes. So
we had a tiled area beside where the seats were on the carpet, where the sinks were and the toilets were, and you were made to stand on the tiles for 15 minutes if you were late.
Oh wow! I mean, I had a detention room 106, the dreaded room 106, but I don't know. There you go.
Nichols, 106.
106 Nichols. Go to 106.
Get going.
Cool.
We also have Nano Diamond present.
What name?
Yeah,
Hello,
great name,
Nano
actually.
Diamond.
Hello, Nano. Hey. If you want to say, if you want to get some Gaelic on that as well, it would be if someone said, "Adam, are you present?" You would go, "Adam, on show. I am."
Again, I'm learning all the time with you, Jarrett. It's amazing, and Jess in the end there as well. Hello.
Jess in it sneaks in late. Sneaky.
Terrible.
106.
Absolutely. 106 with you.
Miss Jane, get gone.
Unbelievable. Cool. We have a bit of housekeeping to do. My camera just went blurry. Let's bring it back.
I was out of nowhere.
So hopefully, there we go. I'm back. We got a couple things to catch up on. We are, of course, on the school run doing some giveaways every week. So in our first week, a couple weeks ago, we gave away some Acer laptops with Microsoft 365. Last week, it was HP devices, and you could complete a course to get entered into a draw, which closed yesterday. We have those two winners. So, Ger, would you be able to announce who those winners are, just in case they are watching right now?
Going to apologize beforehand because I may butcher one of these names. So, winners from last week are Andrew Birchino. I'm going to go
Andrew.
Birchino. Andrew, congratulations.
It's a very difficult name, Andrew. We're really sorry. It's either Birchenough or Birchno is what we decided on. But
yes. So if you want to stick that in the chat in phonetics, Andrew, if you're knocking around, that would be awesome. But congratulations on winning. And also, congratulations to Kay Barlow. They are two winners from last week, Andrew and Kay. Well done.
Amazing. Well done to you both. If you're watching now, amazing. If you're watching this on catch up, amazing. If you can't make the stream at all, we'll send you an email. You'll be able to hear. So that's two giveaways done. If you've entered into both and not won yet, don't worry. You have another chance this week. So this week we are giving away not one, but two Lenovo IdeaPad Flex 5 laptops, along with a year of Microsoft 365 with each of those as well. Same every week. If you want a chance to be able to win one of those devices, then you need to complete the course on Expert Zone. So it should be uploaded onto Expert Zone pretty much right now. And it will, if you search it up, it will be called the School Run Week 3. All you need to do is complete that course. It's got 3 questions on it. Those 3 questions are about today's stream. So make sure you're paying attention as we've got Lenovo on tonight, and there'll be some key facts that you need to know for those questions. If you complete that course, you get entered into the draw. Closes on Monday, so end of Monday will be the last chance to enter this week's one. And of course, you need to be living in the United Kingdom or in Ireland. You need to be 18 or over, and you need to be verified on Expert Zone. That is basically that. Have I missed anything, Jerry? Am I good?
Those were the rules.
Wow, we're going there.
There
I
you
mean, we can do.
Well, I'm very curious to get into the chat because Daggercast has been cookie ingredient shopping, and I want to know more.
Just been cookie ingredient shopping.
Yeah. What's going on in these cookies? Let me know. And then Games Guru is like, cookie? Which instantly makes me think, cookie?
And then cookies?
Cookies?
What have we descended into? Absolute madness.
Madness.
But there you go. As I say, guys, do make sure that you are paying attention to this week's stream and get yourself onto that course following this stream for another chance to win. On that note, we need to bring in our guest for this evening. So our guest comes all the way from Lenovo. Funny that.
Funny that one, yeah. Like we're giving away Lenovo or anything.
There you go. So please welcome Will to the stream, everyone. Our lecturer for today. Here he is. Round
Hi guys, you right?
The crowd goes wild. How's it going, Will?
Yeah, really good. Thank you. Yourself?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Little bit warm. Might hear my fan on in the background. But otherwise,
right. Okay.
All right. It's not too shabby. How's and actually we do have a bit of a story with Will as well. So we may well have on the chat some of our Microsoft Elites watching. So for anyone that doesn't know, Elites is one of the ambassador programs that we run with one of our retailers. And Will, you used to be an Elite, and in fact, you were the Elite that I had to visit.
Yes. Yeah,
So
we go way back. It was a great program, great times. Yeah, happy to be a part of it.
Were you an OG?
Yeah, really good.
And I believe, if I'm right as well, Lenovo was pretty much what you stepped into following that as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Amazing. How long have you been doing this now?
I think my 2-year anniversary is coming up in November. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, quite well.
Amazing stuff.
Greg Nichols in the chat saying, yes, Will, I know him.
You're a celebrity now, Will. That's it.
That's awesome.
I know him.
I know that man.
Let's crack on because, of course, it is the back-to-school season. This is the school run. So we need to ask you some very, very important questions around your school days, basically. So, firstly, if you can tell me this, what was your favourite school subject and why?
It'd have to be chemistry, I think. Yeah, big fan of that. It was I don't know, there was something about just making things, and you always knew it was going to be a good lesson. I'm not sure if it was like a popular thing, but if the teacher had gathered all of the apparatus and all the chemicals in the fume cupboard before you walked in, you knew it was going to be quite an extreme lesson. It was going to be, you're going to do something interesting.
Amazing. Joe, what about you? Because you've not actually been on the school run yet. This is your first time, so we might as well ask you.
I'm so glad Will said that because I just said to Adam beforehand, I had the craziest science teacher in secondary school in the world that on a random year you could walk in. It always started at the start of a year and ended with one project that he was working on that we didn't know about, but it was always visible on the desk. And every day you go in, it would get progressively different or further along. Or there was one year it was 2 glass bell jars with the twisty glass pipe and a Bunsen burner under one and red liquid in it, which we didn't know what it was at the time. And by the end of the year, it turned out that he was actually burning the alcohol out of wine into the other jar. And by the end of the year, he had a full alcohol beaker, just pure alcohol. So we could sample it to taste it, see what pure alcohol tastes like, which it tastes like fire. That's all it tastes like. And then it was the first year we had him, the very first class I had him. We walked into the chemistry lab and there was these gas taps that you used to connect your Bunsen burner to. And he said to us, "Don't touch the gas taps unless I tell you to." And we all of course went, "Okay, why?" And he went, "This is why." And he had one in the middle desk at the top of the classroom that went right down the middle walkway. He turned on the gas tap and he got a lighter and went, and a fireball shot off down the classroom. And he went, "That's why."
Yeah.
That was science. Loved that
That is
teacher.
not safe. Surely.
He was a bag of cats crazy, that man was, but was in charge of highly explosive liquids.
Oh my god.
Yep. Pretty sure he was trying to either start a craft beer brewery or burn the world down. One of those two were his end goals.
I mean, off the back of that, Will, we might as well ask you. I wasn't going to ask you this, but it just seems like a great time to do it. What's your most random memory from school? Like,
Ooh, it was probably when it was quite early on, and since I joined, I don't think I'd done like a fire like safety thing, and the alarms went off, and I just remember seeing everybody else get up and walk out very calmly, and I didn't know what was happening, so I was kind of just walking out, just follow the crowd, but then they all split, and you think, hang on, some of my friends have gone that way, some of my friends have gone this way. Where am I going? And you just end up sitting there. I was the last person out in the entire school. It's just looking at you like, oh, there's always one, isn't there? And all the teachers.
Oh no.
Yeah.
like,
So yeah, that's I had repressed that, but there we go.
It's what we're here to bring back those repressed memories. PTSD on stream. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
there you go.
Love a bit of that.
History was my favorite subject. I loved history, and I did very well at history. That was why I loved it. But yeah. This is great. We should do this more often. Just talk about school. This is great.
to be fair, it's a good time to mention that this is History Week for our back to school stuff. On Thursday, we will be doing history. We'll talk more about that later. But all right, last question for you, Will, and it's a very important one: sandwiches or school dinner?
Ooh.
So was you one to bring a sandwich in, a packed lunch, or was you all?
I'd say sandwiches, but then depending on the day, I'd get food envy. If it was Friday, it was fish and chips. So nice. I'd have my packed lunch, but then you'd think, oh, could really do with some fish and chips right now. Go-to sandwich. I don't know. I kind of want to bring it to the table. I want to hear what you guys think. It was 50-50 bread, and it was Marmite and cucumber sandwiches. What do we think of those? What do we think of those?
Together.
Yeah, they were lovely.
Marmite and cucumber.
Oh, yes.
The Marmite I can agree with. Okay. I remember being in primary school and we actually got, this was something that we had to do in a lesson. I can't remember why. But we had to make our own sandwiches and ingredients, and Marmite was part of that. However, cucumber.
Yes.
I cannot forgive.
Okay.
Why cucumber?
It took the edge off of the Marmite, I think. It was quite nice. Yeah.
I mean, a Jer's face kind of says it all.
I just don't get either of them on their own are bad. But
Nano Diamond agrees with you, apparently. But...
Yes.
What is this thing?
I didn't know if anybody else would have heard of it. So that's really nice. That's really reassuring. Now, question for you guys: Did you have triangles sandwiches or cut into squares?
I'm a triangles person.
Okay.
Well, I like corner to corner. But I need to be very honest here. You guys live the life that us Irish people don't get to live, because we didn't have a canteen or school dinners. Oh. You had to bring your own lunch to school with you.
So hang on, you would have a teacher who would purposely put
Hadouken down the classroom
into a cylinder, but wouldn't have a school canteen.
Well, couldn't afford them in Ireland, so we didn't have school canteens. Just being lazy, really. But we had to bring our own lunch to school, and never, ever, 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 ever was Marmite cucumber sandwiches on anyone's menu.
No, neither was mine. So
I'm actually,
there you go.
My brain is. I've never heard that mixture of a sandwich. Marmite alone is nearly unforgivable, but when you start adding like random vegetables to it for no apparent reason, except like who decided that should be a thing?
On that note, we do need to move on as we're already cutting into time.
I can't.
So right, Will, first action of today. Sim was late to 106 with you.
106.
We're gonna be getting you to do a bit of show and tell, Will.
Ooh.
So we've challenged you to come in today, do your show and tell, your device of your choice for back to school. Now, don't think this is going to be easy. We will be taking notes I have my
Oh,
notebook
dear.
here.
Right.
And we're going to be marking you out of 10 on your presentation, your
Okay.
description skills, your storytelling, all that
Okay.
good stuff.
All good.
And yeah, the really the field is yours now. You got about 10-15 minutes, however long you like.
Sweet.
And yeah, we'll hand over to you, Will. What are we going to be talking about today?
Sweet. So I've got 2 devices for you today as part of the Back to School range. I'm going to be talking about the Lenovo IdeaPad 5 and the Lenovo IdeaPad Flex 5. So I'm going to start with...
Can I just say 2 devices? That's an extra point there. That's
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Good stuff.
effort made.
That's brought me back from the Marmite and cucumber sandwiches. So what you see here is the Lenovo IdeaPad 5. This is the 15.6-inch model. Also comes in a 14-inch. It has the latest Intel 10th gen specs. There's also some Ryzen equivalents out there. 8GB of memory, up to 512 SSD, and out of the box it comes in Windows 10 in S mode. Another important feature about the device is arguably like one of the most important to me, especially throughout my schooling years, was is the battery life for these.
Yeah.
So across the majority of our range, we've developed rapid charge technology, but for this particular device, you get up to 11.5 hours anyway, despite it being so thin and reasonably lightweight. Rapid charge technology, it's that little lifeline we've put into the main range now. So bottom line is you get about 2 hours of use on a 15-minute charge, which is, to be honest, if you've got any, presentations going while you're in school or any college work that you're doing, then that little 15-minute zap will give you the 2 hours of use that you need to just get the work done, get out there, send your coursework off and get that fixed. It's it's a nice little lifesaver that we've built into the majority of the devices and the IdeaPad 5 that I've got with me today. The design itself, it comes with a 14-inch and a 15.6-inch variants, depending on what you want. If you go for the 15.6-inch, you get the number keypad as well. So if you're doing any like maths course, anything involving a lot of Excel documents, I've always found that to be useful.
This would have been good for Maths Week last week.
Yeah. 4-sided narrow bezel with 90% active area ratio, which basically means like anything up here, 90% of it is screen, which is really nice. It gives that sort of modern, clean-cut look, what we look for in a modern PC, modern laptop. Full HD anti-glare display, and a little privacy shutter. You can see it. Security is ever important. So we're talking about design features. You've just got, not just a simple mechanical switch, but very effective. Gives you a little red indicator to tell you that it's off.
It's the thing we're seeing so much more now, especially where more people are either at home a lot more on their devices, is just having that. It's just that extra little layer of. It's such a simple thing, a privacy shutter, but like, kind of necessary these days.
Is that a push across thing, or is it a button you press, Will?
It's literally just it's a little slider. So I don't know how close I can get to the camera without dropping it. But yeah,
there you go.
Just a little slider.
I see it. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
And it's just on top. It gives you a little red indicator to tell you
that's deadly.
that you can't be you're not being looked at. Basically, awesome. So it's nice and simple for everyone to use, and it's just that little extra bit of like reassurance it gives you, makes you feel safer while you're using the devices. As far as like build quality goes, it's got a nice soft premium feel, almost textured. But still feels durable, so you can be confident when you're taking it out and about and moving it around. AccuType keyboard, as with near enough every single model we have. So this lovely little
round the keys, lovely.
With the shortcut keys here, nice and balanced.
Sorry, what was that? What was that keyboard called again, Will?
AccuType. So accurate typing, AccuType. Yeah, that's our round. So really proud of that.
AccuType keyboard. Sorry.
Yeah, it's really nice to have such a quality keyboard because it often goes overlooked. And yet it is the most physically used and abused part of the laptop. It's how you use the laptop. So it's always good to have it as good a quality as you can get, really. Front-facing speakers, because as important as it is to get on with
Absolutely.
the work. It's equally important to wind down, chill out, and watch some TV and films on this lovely 15.6-inch display, but also 14-inch as well.
Always nice to see laptops when you can get front firing ones on a laptop that's still damn small as well, like footprint wise. So nice touch.
Nice.
I like it. Scoring highly, Will, I should say.
Thank you very much. Yeah, you're talking about reducing footprint. So rather than have it at the sides, you've got it just above at the top, so it's not making the 15.6 model that much wider. You've still got decent sound quality all throughout. As far as weight, as I was talking about it before, it's 1.39 kg roughly for the 14-inch and 1.8 kg for this model. So under 2 kilograms. From my experience in school, some of my textbooks weighed significantly more than that. So moving this around to and from classes isn't going to be too much of an issue at all.
Yeah.
That's a really good point, actually. I do not miss carrying all the damn books that I had to carry in a bag. It got ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you guys have lockers in school?
I did. I had a locker.
Mine was a first come, first serve. So I missed the boat on that. Everybody had like lockers. There were a few people that didn't. So I was the kid with the big backpack, carried everything in.
Right there with you. We had no lockers at all. So you had 8 topics per day. You'd bring 8 sets of books and copybooks and everything in with you.
8 topics per day?
Well, some days you had double classes, other days. Like you might only have 4, some days there were double classes, but you had 8 classes a day. Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
As far as ports go, I'm just going to talk to ports. So you've got the charging port there. You've got a USB Type-C, nice and modern, HDMI, and a 3.5mm jack. And then you've got 2 USB 3.1s and a 4-in-1 multi-card reader. So if you're doing anything like photography, anything that requires you taking photos, moving them to an SD card and plugging it into the device, you don't need an adapter. You've got all your ports here, which is really nice.
Love the card reader. Love a full card reader in a device as well.
Not seen enough.
It's always nice.
No,
yeah, especially to keep it this thin as well. It's just a bonus, really. So that is for the IdeaPad 5, and now for the second one I brought in was
IdeaPad 5.
Scoring highly.
Folks, let us know in the chat. What do you think? Any questions you want to ask Will on any of these devices? Pop them in chat. I will stick them up on the screen, and we'll ask them in a few minutes.
And do remember as well,
sure,
pay
fire away.
attention. You do need to pay attention, guys, because everything you're going to be hearing on this is what the questions are going to be based on that course and expert zone for our giveaway. So make sure you are paying attention. You can watch this back on demand as well, of course. That was a nice little segue into device number 2 for Will's show and tell. So you go right ahead.
So it's right here. This is the IdeaPad Flex 5. This is our 2-in-1. Comes again with the latest generation processors. So you've got AMD Ryzen 4th Gen 3 through 7. So you can have it at different spec to suit different needs if that's what you prefer. It also comes with the latest 10th Gen Intel processors. So there's something for everyone there. Up to 8 GB of memory and up to 512 SSD. This device also comes in Windows 10 in S mode out of the box. But then you can always unlock the full features with Windows 10 Home.
Awesome. So then I imagine, like, for the most part, it's very similar to the standard IdeaPad, but with the exception of that hinge. So
oh yes, a lovely hinge. So this is as I said, our 2-in-1 goes from 0 to 360 degrees in a flash. That's as quick as I can go. I've been rehearsing.
Can we just appreciate that moment right there? That was phenomenal.
My whole life has been living up to that. It's been good. It comes in a 14-inch and a 15.6-inch as well. Again, kind of very themed across the full range here, because like minimalist, clean-cut design gives it that sort of modern edge that we sort of believe a laptop should have. So yeah, 4-sided narrow bezel on this display as well. You can see the 2 hinges there. Full HD IPS display with Active Pen and Windows Ink compatible. I'm not going to demonstrate my artistic skills because they're atrocious, but I'll leave that to you guys.
I mean, especially again, Stickman and
yeah, okay, cool. Oh, welcome to the club. Again, privacy shutter, just the same little manual switch across the top to give it a sort of extra security and reassurance. On the topic of security as well, you've got the fingerprint reader. So again,
Nice.
it's just another additional feature that adds that extra element of security. So if you've got all your important files on here, then yeah, you just feel nice and secure really while you're moving about different classes to and from wherever you're studying. So yeah, it's another nice feature there. Again, you know, as I said before, sort of same soft premium feel design. So it feels durable. The hinge feels nice and smooth all the way around. So you can have it in all the viewing modes comfortably. So you can go from work to films quite easily, quite quickly.
Again, look at that.
AccuType keyboard again on this, and as you can see again, still front-facing speakers. We've got two either side on this one because it's the 14-inch, so we've got the room to put them at the side. So still gives you that sort of like immersive sound experience and just better sound quality and while you're watching whatever like media you want to watch, whether it's like tuning into a lecture, whether it's, you know, any film, TV show that's out at the moment. And yeah, just sort of if you wanted from work to chilling out, it's quite nice. The weight for these, again, we're thinking about, you know, back to school, it's all about portability, sort of how it's going to feel in a bag, you carrying it around all day. The 14-inch version is a 1.65 kilogram. And then the 15.6, which this comes in, is 2 kilograms, roughly. So again, you know, for a 2-in-1, that's quite impressed with that, actually. That feels quite nice.
Well, we've got a couple of questions popping in, Josh. Some of them you've answered already. As a question came in around Active Pen, you said Active Pen. That answered that question. So that had come in from Sam, who said, very cool stuff. Is it compatible with an Active Pen? You said, yes, it is.
Nice.
To which Sam said that was kind of perfectly timed with the pen question. So you nailed that one on the head straight away.
Perfect.
Tashin has said, what graphics card is on this?
So it's integrated graphics at the moment. I don't know about potentially like adding a graphics card, but yeah, the integrated graphics with the latest generation processors, you'd be able to do
especially is got a lot better with that. So so be it Intel Ryzen. Sorry.
No, continue. Sorry, I cut you off. Sorry.
Nice. And then ports, as I was saying on the device of this is you know, very similar to the one I saw before. So you've got all the essential ports you need without the need for an adapter unless you're going for something incredibly specific. So yeah, that's the two devices.
So Tashin had asked, is there a 4K resolution? I think that might be for the device beforehand, but on either of these two devices, are they 4K resolution or what's the screen?
They're the full HD of the two that I showed you. Yeah.
Okay. And our last question is, can you charge via USB-C?
I don't think so because it's just got we've got the rapid charge technology in any of them with the built-in adapters anyway. So just from regular like power supply, you know, as I said before, you know, 15-minute charge gives you 2 hours of use, and that's just with the regular adapter anyway. So it comes in the box. So that's not an added feature that comes with the device.
Okay. Sam's got a question as well coming in late. Is there an AMD and Intel equivalent, as AMD usually give you a Ryzen graphics?
Yeah, they both come with there's the options for both of them to either have Intel processors or AMD, and that's the latest generation of both of them.
I think what it means with that one to add to that as well is because Ryzen always boasts about their internal graphics power and stuff like that, and 10th gen, I think you've got Iris on there now. There is an Iris Plus as well, but only certain devices do those.
Yeah.
But Iris graphics in general are not too shabby. Awesome. We better move on. This is going to be a bumper edition of the stream, ladies and gentlemen, because it's already half past and we are not done. So it is that time. You've done your show and tell. I thought you scored highly, so round of applause required there. Well done.
Thank you, guys.
I mean, you know, I'll give you your grades after this session. Otherwise, very well done. So we've come to that point of the stream, everyone, where it is time for us to play some MASH.
MASH.
Now, if you're unfamiliar with what MASH is, as Jer was for quite a long time.
No idea what MASH was.
MASH is that school time game, that school time fortune teller game where it would tell you what your future might be. Would it be a mansion? Would it be a house, an apartment, etc., etc.? Jer, I believe you're going to be helping us with MASH today.
It didn't work out so well earlier on. Somebody was living in a shed, so that wasn't a great future. I am helping us with MASH today.
Are you able to share your screen with MASH?
I'm on it.
Get this party started.
Let's get it started.
There it
Whack.
is. Whack. So,
Let's get some pen on
Will,
this.
we're going to be asking you to play some MASH with us.
Okay.
And, Judge, would you like me to explain it, or shall I?
Oh, go you explain it. I'm only a newbie to this.
Yeah, but we literally taught you how to play MASH today, so that's probably fair.
Half an hour ago.
And so we've got MASH up on the screen. Jura is going to be counting through 1 to 10 in his head. And when we start, we'll ask you to say stop at any time. As soon as you say stop, whatever the number Jura's thinking of at that moment will be the number that we have. So if it was 4 or 6 or 7 or whatever. He will then go through MASH. So if it was the MASH to start with, he'd go through with however many numbers it was. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and cross out whatever option it lands of. And we'll keep crossing things out across all 5 categories until we have our customer profile. And then we're just going to challenge you to really just recommend advice that might work for this person. Does that sound good?
That sounds really good. Yeah.
Beautiful. Now, bit of a comeback from week 1 of MASH. We're going to do this properly. Can we hear this okay?
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh, yes.
Never made it as a wise man.
All right. No, we won't do that. Jer, whenever you're ready, you can start counting, and then we'll get Will to say stop.
Stop.
Ooh. It's a 9.
A 9?
Ooh.
9.
God, I'm going to be playing for ages. Right, in that case, ladies and gentlemen, with Jer counting through the MASH, let's play MASH.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's an S.
It's a shed. He lives in a shed. Amazing. Next.
Nine.
Oh,
tech.
it's almost going to be biology. Studies. Food tech. Oh, that's not too bad. I mean, he lives
I've
in
got
a
a mate
shed
like
and his
this.
friends. What kind of friends does this person have?
I've got a mate like this. Continue.
Continue.
I'm noticing a pattern here.
Photography. I mean, we're creating an interesting person who lives in a shed with their friends.
There wasn't a
studies
woman who
food
lives
tech,
in a shed.
and likes photography. Okay.
Okay. It was always going to be that one, wasn't it?
It was
There
always
a trend
a bit
emerging
strange.
there.
Kind of feel like saying good luck on this one, Will, because
Right.
your customer is someone who lives in a shed with their friends, studies food tech. It does like to do a bit of photography every now and again,
Yes.
and holidays in Jamaica from time to time. So
Whoa.
we pass to you for what kind of advice this person might be interested in.
Fair enough. Well, do you know what? I think we've got one. Tell you a little bit about it first, and then it's our Lenovo Yoga Slim 7. So, it's one of our higher end devices. It's got the latest and greatest Intel and AMD processors, up to 16 gigabyte of memory, up to 14-hour battery life. It can be as thin as 15 mil, I think, just under that, and it weighs 1.4 kg, and that's with a full aluminium chassis. So if they, it's got up to 4K display. So if they want to, he's living with friends, albeit in a shed, he's living with friends. He's probably going to want to watch some TV and films. So you've got decent entertainment, it's Dolby Vision as well.
So that alone,
which is really nice.
It's Dolby Vision. Oh, mate.
Really nice to see. Yeah. And as it's light and thin, feel comfortable taking it on holiday, full aluminium chassis. So if he does decide to take it to Jamaica, then it's then it's really portable with extra power to do the photography that he or she are doing.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't have the device with me, but I do think I have a clip. Perhaps
there is a clip actually. This has worked
fantastic.
out extremely well.
Sam
Saving
is
money
saying
with a cheap house, you can buy a premium laptop. I mean,
priorities, lads, priorities. That's what this is all
Yes,
about.
there you go.
Priorities.
That's exactly it.
we do actually have a video we can show of this one. So let's take a look at that. Sorry, that sets me off every time I hear that. That does look rather beautiful. I do enjoy the comment about he lives in a shed so he can buy money for a premium laptop. That's very entertaining to me.
14 hours is very good when he's in that shed to watch stuff because he's got plenty of time.
Oh yeah,
because I lives over to his mum's house in the evening to charge his device up again, goes back home. 14 hours, Bob's your teapot.
Yeah, exactly. And so I mentioned rapid charge with the main range that we got, but with this particular device, it's got rapid charge pro. So if it's in standby or off, it can go to 50% battery, so 7 hours in 30 minutes.
Wow,
that's mega.
That is mega.
Cool.
As Tashina said,
very cool.
That's what I'm talking about. Next level.
Next level. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you were putting that voice on, Tashina, when you said it, so I decided I'd add it.
That is next level. So yeah, beautiful. On that note, then we are pretty much coming to the end of time. We have actually overrun a little bit. Guys, everyone of you lovely people who have been watching, there is of course a giveaway tied to this stream. If you go onto Expert Zone, make sure you're verified. Look up the school run week 3. We are giving away 2, not 1, 2 Lenovo IdeaPad Flex 5s that we featured on the stream. We're giving away 2 of those, as well as 12 months of Microsoft 365 with each one. All you got to do is complete that course, which has 3 questions on there. Those 3 questions are based on this stream. Answer them correctly, you're entered into the giveaway. Closes end of Monday. We'll be announcing the winner on next week's stream on Tuesday as well. If you missed the announcement of last week's winners, we announced that right at the beginning of this stream, so make sure you catch up on that if you need to. But the winners will be emailed as well. You have to be 18 and over, live in the United Kingdom or in Ireland, and I've said that it closes on Monday already, so that's fine. There you go. Awesome. Will, it's been amazing having you.
Yep.
No, thanks for having me, guys.
It's been fantastic. Before you go, we're just going to keep you here for a moment whilst we plug our Thursday stream. Every week here on the school run, we have a substitute teacher come onto the stream to tell us about what's going on Thursday. Now, this week is History Week, learning about all the kind of demos that you can potentially use with your history class or when you're doing research. Now, we scoured the web to find a good substitute teacher. As it turns out, we think we found quite a good one. I'm not sure if they even realized they were doing this today based on what they sent me, but I mean, we'll give them a go. We'll see how good they are. Maybe we'll keep them for next week. You never know. So here is our substitute teacher with letting you know what's coming up this Thursday.
We are on the cusp of discovering something that's not been seen on these shores for centuries. What's that? Back to school. You need some tutoring, and I said I'd be a substitute teacher. I'm not gonna lie, I have completely forgotten about that, but I allow myself to introduce myself. I am Master Shifu Greg, and I am an explorer, ancient monk warrior, and professor. Kinda like a more diverse version of Indiana Jones, but I digress. Lay down your swords and join us this Thursday, where we'll be equipping you with fantastic demos for your history class. Join us in the battle for Edge Collections. Dust off all your information to think about researcher demos, and also take a trip through your ancestry to explore timeline. If you're late, off with your head. But join us at 7 p.m. Thursday, Expert Zone Live Extra. Right, I'm off to slay this drag. Oh, that is not a dragon. That is a twirl wrapper.
The boss man there.
He pays our wages, folks.
He pays our
That's
wages.
the top of the tree
Well,
right
not
there.
Will doesn't have to deal with him. Craig Nichols as our substitute teacher this week. Thank you very much, Craig, for doing that.
Man,
So yeah,
that's
that
outstanding.
is it, folks. So as you know, of course, we are live on. We've got two things to tell you about actually.
things.
So we've got Easy Level Up tomorrow night is at a new time. We're going to be at 5 p.m. for Easy Level Up across Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So make sure you tune in at 5 p.m. Make sure you're following on whatever the channels you watch us on so that you get the notification. And on Thursday for Easy Live Extra Get Schooled, we will be streaming to Facebook only. So you need to be on Facebook. Make sure you've liked us on the Facebook page to make sure you see that. All good stuff. That is basically everything. Are we good, Joe? Is that everything?
Yeah, I'll see everybody at 5 o'clock tomorrow. Is that
5
the
o'clock
time?
tomorrow for Level Ups across all channels. 7 p.m. Thursday, only on Facebook. So do remember that. Put it in your diaries. Follow it everywhere to get the notification.
Yeah.
Will, it's been amazing having you. I know we said that already, but it really has been lovely.
No, thanks, guys. Thanks for having me. Good to be here.
No worries. Will, we will leave you to it. Have a great rest of your week and a great rest of however other weeks and your working style, how that goes.
In life. In life.
Joe, you
Yep,
said you're on
life.
Level Up tomorrow?
I'm on tomorrow with Tom for Level Up 5 p.m. Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. Catch us
Beautiful. I'll be back on Get Schooled on Thursday with someone. I need to look at the diary. I can't actually remember. Along with one of the field team as well for that at 7 p.m. Facebook
that
only.
comment!
What?
That comment by Igor. Sorry.
Sup, homies? Good to see you.
I miss you, Igor. I miss you.
And that is that, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, everyone, for watching. It's been grand. And have a
Fucking
good
grand.
rest of your evening. We'll see you tomorrow on Level
Bye-bye.
Up 5 p.m. on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. See you around. Bye-bye.
Bye.